Mackay. We've been there, this is our 4th year up there now. We basically parachuted into the town to plant the church, and so yeah, we've been kicking along for that period of time.
So tell us a little bit about Mackay.
Yeah, so Mackay is a town of 80,000 people. It's 12 hours drive north of Brisbane, so regional Queensland. There was 3,000 people a year moving into Mackay when we moved there on the back of the mining boom. A lot of coal mining going on up there, so that's the key industry, as well as a bit of sugarcane farming, a bit of tourism as well.
Now it's a university town, there's loads of churches up there already.
No, so there's a small university with not really any ministry going on there. There's other good churches in town, but I guess we saw that coming into the place, if there's 3,000 people a year moving there, you could plant 3 churches a year and you still wouldn't be scratching the surface of the new people, let alone those who are already in town. So there's a lot of work to be done. Yeah, so Geneva Push has been really instrumental from us right from the beginning. As I was going through Bible college, Geneva Push formed, and we went through the first lot of assessment process. So that was just really helpful for us to, get some of the thoughts down on paper and have some other people give some input to that. So really Geneva Push has fed in right from the beginning. And then we've had a mentor with Geneva Push since those early times, and that's just been crucial for us, especially being in regional Queensland. There's not heaps of support, and so just having someone that I can call up, especially as you get into those hard phases, have someone who knows you, knows your situation, and to talk you through that sort of stuff. It's been crucial for my wife as well, knowing that she's not the backstop for decisions that I'm making, but that there's other people that I'm talking those things through with, and just having different mentors, different people you can talk to. They all have different strengths and input in different ways, which we've found really valuable.
So what would you say have been the highlights of coaching and the coaching that you've had?
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like on-the-job training for us. I mean, you go through Bible college, you get a lot of theology, but actually being on the ground, there's all sorts of pastoral issues that come up, and you really need input, you need information on the spot to try and help with pastoral situations you're going through, just structural things to do with the church, setting up a new church. There's all sorts of things you've got to be thinking through, and so just to have someone to talk to about those things. And I guess last year, our 3rd year, was a particularly hard year, and I think having a mentor helped stop me from becoming kind of bitter and twisted through all that, but to actually grow personally through that, to be able to keep charging on this year, and things are looking really good this year on the back of things that we went through last year. Absolutely, would still church plant. I guess the predominant ways we've seen people come and connect with us is, one, we've had partner churches. We had connections with churches in Brisbane, university type churches, and so we've seen guys who have come through churches there and been able to connect up with us in Mackay, a similar type of church, similar ministry philosophy, and so they've been able to hit the ground and really get dug into ministry, whereas often you see students coming out of student ministries and just floundering a bit, trying to figure out what ministry looks like in the new setting. We've seen a lot of de-churched guys coming along, so guys who have maybe dropped into a few churches in Mackay but just haven't really stuck there, haven't gone anywhere for a while, still Christian, but it just hasn't worked out, and they've been able to reconnect with us at Make, and we have had unbelievers coming along regularly, hearing the gospel at our Sunday services, in our Bible study groups as well. And I guess for us it has been a challenge. Mackay's a transient town, so in terms of seeing the out and out atheist or that sort of thing becoming a Christian, we've struggled because there's not a lot of relational connections, and so we really do see that it's a long-term work. It's going to be the next 5, 10, 15 years that we're really going to see that fruit being born of relationships that are being worked on currently, and God willing, seeing people come to know Christ through that. But yeah, definitely worthwhile. There's definitely people at church with us who just wouldn't be at church if it wasn't for us being there. They're hearing the gospel, they're growing in Christ, and so it's been really exciting to see. So I guess a couple of key things to pray for. We're really pushing into mission this year, so I've got a fella at church who's stepped up to take some responsibility in that area of mission. We're trying to think through some of the barriers for us as individuals in engaging with mission as a church, and so I guess hoping to move past some of those things, have some teaching and training around that, and so I guess, just really appreciate your prayers for just boldness for the people that make, to be speaking about Jesus, to just be passionate about him and have him on their lips, and praying that God might be willing to save people through those labours. And I guess another thing that we're really excited about, we'd love to get ministry training up and going at Make up in Mackay, and so we've got one girl who's interested in considering that for next year, and so I appreciate your prayers that we might be able to get MTS ministry training strategy up and running at Make.